Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you December 2020 monthly forecast. All the predictions are based on moon sign, but you can use this prediction according to your Lagna Rashi as well. If you know your ascendant, your rising sign, then you can use this prediction according to your Lagna, according to your rising sign, as well as your moon sign. You can follow this according to that. Choice is yours. The base is Indian Vedic astrology for all of you. December 2020 monthly forecast for all of you. Going to talk about Scorpio for this coming month. Scorpio. Transit of Mercury for Scorpio in first house, 28th November till 17th December. When the Mercury transiting in first house, Scorpio, you'll come across these kind of scenario situations. When the Mercury is transiting in first house from your moon sign, the Mercury is transiting in first house. During this particular phase of period, you'll move with the Mercury transit in first house. This may bring in some negative results. When the Mercury is transiting in first house, this is supposed to bring in some situation where you have to serve someone unwillingly, against your will. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house from your moon sign, in your moon lagna, then this particular time period, you have to serve someone unwillingly. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house, you are also susceptible to face oppression of some kind. When the Mercury is transiting in first house, take care of yourself. And may I say that sometimes people can be unsympathetic toward you. Sometimes people will not be very coordinated with you. Sometimes people can take advantage of your situation. Sometimes people can harm you or backstab you or take advantage of your situation. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house from your moon sign, when transiting in your moon sign, keeping a low profile, doing your task best to your ability should be the focus at that particular time. When the Mercury is transiting in first house, when the Mercury is transiting in first house, you may also have to watch out for any unnecessary expenditure. This will also causing you unnecessary financial burden on you. Be cautious with your spending and pay attention to the safety of your finances. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house, you also likely to be friends with some bad people or bad personality who may harm you. Watch your word of speech when you're dealing with nearest and dearest one. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house, your insensitivity may create a lot of unnecessary enemies within your own circle. Avoid any kind of lawsuit or bad company and be careful not to do anything that make you lose your self-worth. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house from your moon sign, means when the Mercury is transiting in your moon sign, you'd also need some sort of a good fortune, so save it. Take advantage of your education, knowledgeability, skill set to avoid any glitches in your life. Be flexible with this particular period. With the Mercury is transiting in your first house, you have to take care of your last minute changes in your plans to upgrade yourself. You have to make a lot of changes in your project, your ideas, due to pressure from a lot of different quarters, due to some anticipated fear. When the Mercury is transiting in your first house, you become more aware of the reality of the situation. And when the Mercury is transiting in your first house, you have to exercise your common sense and applied wisdom. Obstruction may crop up related to your residence, related to your traveling, related to your business, profession, career, job. You may also find obstacle in performing any auspicious work at this particular phase of scenario when the Mercury is transiting in your first house. Take care of your family relationship and take care of yourself. And you become susceptible to a lot of cheating, deception, fraud when Mercury is transiting in your first house. Avoid travel if possible. You may not get the desired result as expected. Transit of Mercury in the first house can be tricky. So stand by. Exercise your applied wisdom. Exercise your common sense. You'll be fine. Transit of Venus in first house, 11th December till 4th of January. When the Venus transiting in first house, you come across this kind of scenario situation. Transit of Venus in first house from your moon sign. Transit of Venus in first house from your moon sign. When the Venus is transiting in first house from your moon sign, this particular time period mostly signify material and sensual comfort for you. Companionship, luxuries, lifestyle. You expect a lot of hot and happening around you in the personal front. And if you're eligible bachelor, you'll find a companionship of your finest match. Some of you also expecting arrival of the new member of the family. Socially, very, very finest period, meeting a lot of new people, new companion, beautiful people, enjoying the company to the fullest. You would be honored and your status will be risen. heightened in the society. People will appreciate you. You'll achieve name, fame, and establishment. You'll also get a plenty of opportunity to enjoy, but also indulge in exotic dishes, exotic things. This particular period of the Venus is transiting in your first house. You acquire luxurious items, valuable items to enrich your lifestyle. This particular time period to give you a rise in status, prestige, and honor. Financially, you would be sailing through smoothly during this particular period. Your economic condition would also improve during this phase of time. If you're a student, this particular time period will prove to be very good period for you to succeed in your field of learning. You may also expect an annihilation of your enemies, and during this particular period, stay away from any kind of negative influences that might get a negative outburst on you. Beware of that. Transit of Sun in the second house, 15 December till 14th of January. When the Sun is transiting second house, you come across these kind of scenario situations. Transit of Sun in second house from your moon sign. When the Sun is transiting in second house from your moon sign, is proved to be financially full of challenges for you. This particular period portends absence of expected result or profit in trade or decline in wealth or flow of income. When the Sun is transiting in second house from your moon sign, if you're dealing land, property, car trading, or finances, this period brings some setbacks. When the Sun is transiting in second house from your moon sign, when you are more susceptible to fear than usual, you feel at risk being cheated or experience anxiety for no apparent reason at all. When the Sun is transiting second house, as a result, you find it difficult to handle ordinary affair of your life as smoothly you would otherwise do. You find yourself not so happy and getting irritated very easily, even at your nearest and dearest one. You feel less compassionate and flexible than usual. If you're susceptible to headache or problem with your eyes, it's a time where the symptom may surface. You have to take extra care of yourself. Transit of Mercury in second house, 17 December till 5th of January. When the Mercury transiting in second house, you come across these kind of scenario situations. So transit of Mercury in second house from your moon sign. Transit of Mercury in second house from your moon sign. This time period, during this particular phase of period when the Mercury is transiting in second house from your moon sign, and may I say that this particular signifies financial gain, growth of income, especially if you are dealing with precious stones, jewelry, if you are a professional banker, if you are a financial consultant, if you're a chartered accountant. When the Mercury is transiting in your second house, if you're an IT consultant, you'll make a lot of money through your knowledgeability and skill set. If you're a professional banker, if you're a chartered accountant, if you're working in a financial sector, if you're a salesman, you'll make closing a lot of deals. When the Mercury is transiting in second house, and this particular period also brings in happiness to you in the form of success in your learning and attaining your knowledgeability and skill set. With your knowledgeability and skill set, you will achieve your rising. And this time period bring a company of good people who give you opportunity to achieve dignified status, prestige, and honor. And this particular period when the Mercury is transiting in second house, you have some sort of a, may I say that, this time period you have to be very control of your finances regarding your flow of income. You have to be watch your dealing with people, mingling people. This particular period, may I say that you have to be extra cautious and careful when you're dealing or making any financial deal. And don't blind faith on anybody when it comes to dealing with anybody, whether you're dear friend or stranger. Don't blind faith on anybody. Be careful. Transit of Mars in 6th house, 24th December till 22nd of February. When the Mars is transiting in 6th house, you come across these kind of scenario situations. Transit of Mars in 6th house from your moon sign. When the Mars is transiting in 6th house from your moon sign, this period sees you gaining wealth, acquiring gold, valuable items, precious items, jewelry, reaping unprecedented profit in your business, profession, career. If employed, you may expect much awaited position promotion, honor at your workplace. Most of you would see success in your undertaking. The improvement in your overall financial condition would make you feel secure, comfortable, happy. You would also be able to live in peace with yourself. Sense of fearlessness would prevail in you. This is also a time to win over your enemies. You will also expect a ceasefire of your previous arguments, conflict with anybody. If you're caught up in any court case, you may expect a judgment that would favor you. Most of your enemies would withdraw and victory will be yours. You're likely to be command more respect or honor in society. Some of you perform charitable deed this time. Health would be fine. You would get rid of all your previous health issues. With the help of task precaution chanting, you can sort out yourself. You must sort out your moon, Venus, Rahu, Ketu for the prevention of any kind of professional losses, financial losses, debts, flow of income issues, professional backing issues, relationship issues, family happiness issue, peace of mind, health happiness issue. With the help of task precaution chanting, you got to sort out your planet for your best. May I say that you got to sort out your moon. It's very important. Rise in luck and prosperity, profession and career. You must sort out your Venus. Feeling good factor, companionship, joint venture. You must sort out your Rahu. Very, very important, extremely important. You got to sort out your, it will save you from any kind of financial losses, living conflict and argument, legal conflicts, fine, penalty and punishment. But may I say that you can sort out your Ketu. It will give you rise in luck and prosperity. It will make you more focused and concentrate to achieve what you've been looking for regarding dignified status, prestige and honor. For that, you must visit our website, Prakash.astrologer.com. Acquire the full monthly report from the monthly horoscope report and discover what the whole month is going to bring for you. And learn about what you can do with the best of your ability from that learning to achieve your best. Thanks for watching this monthly video. Would you like to know more about what this coming month is going to bring for you regarding your job, business, profession, career, financial backing? Would you like to know how you're going to do in this coming month regarding your romantic life, love life? Would you like to know more about the events happening in this coming month? Would you like to have some guidance regarding your decision-making strategies or choices-making strategies and how you can resolve your problems, complications, hassles, obstacles, waste of time, delays in this coming month? If your answer is yes, then what you're waiting for, please get your very thorough Moon Sign Monthly Horoscope report on the video as well as written. And do visit my website, Prakash.astrologer.com. I want your best in this coming month. I want you to achieve the best in this coming month.